Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I am Tom. When we left off, we had a bit of a problem, didn't we, with the trailer in Iceland. What I've done is I've reverted to just slightly earlier, just after completing the previous job, so we can take a look at the job market again and see what we've got. We still want to be working from this part of the world here. We only have one page of results, so we don't want to take the Reykjavik trailer because clearly that's going to give us some problems. But we can take this job that takes us back into Scotland. This one that just goes up the ways a little. That might be worth doing because we haven't been up there, have we? If I take a look at the world map. Zoom out from Carlisle, please. We're still in this part of the world. There's a large road up here. There's this road over here and this bit that we haven't explored either, but there's a large road up here that we haven't taken a look at. Is there any... I think we took a look and there was no recruitment agencies, so... We will probably come back to this part of the world at some point. I'd like to take a job from maybe this top corner and do a very long job that takes us all the way down here somewhere. But for now, I want to be pushing towards Reykjavik, so I am going to pick a job that takes us in that direction. One of these that takes us back to Scotland would be good, I think. But we're going to do... Yeah, that one should do, shouldn't it? The price per distance is not too bad. We are happy with that, I think. But we're going to adjust the route that we take. And I don't think we'll lose any time. Well, no, hang on. We will lose a little bit of time because obviously we're taking the longer route here. But we want to hit up Reykjavik. So, I mean, I'd love to go over here as well because there is something there. And I don't know what that is. But I don't think we're going to have time. So I know that we definitely want to go via Reykjavik. If we went down here, that's just a dead end. We should continue, and I think we've got multiple routes through here. The best place to go is going to be this bit that hits these two. Although we'd have to go up here, turn around, and come back. None of this is ideal. Can we at least see if we can fly by this? Go past this one? That takes us along the southern coast where... Again, there's another thing here that we could... I think I know what that is. I think that's just a viewpoint. And then we've got a nice... if we're hitting that one up, we really should hit this one up as well. Can I get rid of that one and put it further up? Because we know we're going to have to turn around, right? So apparently we should hit that one first. Then we'll come up here, do that one, turn around, and head back out the way we came in. Why can't we just... take this road all the way down? Why is that not possible? And do... Oh well, because it's an underpass here. It's a bridge over the road. I see. That should work for us. Let's take to the road.
Here we go.
No problem setting off this time. It is quite a long journey on this occasion. Ooh. It's a gate. Are they going to open it? They are. Fantastic. I was worried there for a second.
Turn right. Turn right.
I really should be looking out for traffic here. bush placement is not great.
Go straight on.
So we've already got that checked off for recruitment agency. Shouldn't be too far until we're in Reykjavik.
Get ready. Turn left.
And it's along the southern coast of Iceland. A journey I
Turn left.
have done before in the opposite direction. Was on that road, that's nice. I do love the roads like this, the dirt roads, and the sort of the quarries and whatnot, where they really work the vibrate function on the controller.
Get ready. Turn right. Turn right.
Maybe I went a little bit too close there. I need to remember I'm not the only thing on the road, so I need to be on the lookout for other vehicles. Speaking of, there's some other mods that I was looking at just earlier today. That would add extra AI traffic. I think the mod author is called Jazzycat, and he's got a bunch of these mods that add various AI traffic. They've got a general AI traffic mod as well as a
Get ready. Turn left.
as well as others that add trucks, buses, motorcycles. Because I don't think there are motorcycles in the base game.
Turn left.
I go turning in. I think that would be cool to add Jazzycat's traffic mods, because they'd add more variation to the roads. Like I was saying, you never see a motorcycle. But I assume that as well as the models and skins for these things, they've also got tweaked tweaked stats, like what's the acceleration supposed to be for this vehicle, what's all that. So motorcycles, more reasonably, you could expect to see overtaking, couldn't you? I don't know. What mainly I'm on the lookout for is mods that increase the sense of immersion in the game. So ProMods adds a ton of worlds to explore, and it makes it more of a makes it more true to actual Europe, right? Then the weather mods that I've already detailed, the Grimes' weather and seasons mods, just change up the look and feel of the map throughout the year. I don't think I've done much more than that, have I? Just other map packs like Rustmap and Maghreb, and we've been talking about the Poland rebuilding and Paris rebuild, which I do have installed already. I need to slow down as we're coming through the city here.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Where are you going?
Exit now.
Reykjavik. What's that say? 73 kilometers, presumably. there's a rest stop back there. Which reminds me, on a journey this long, we probably will have to use a rest stop. Although, perhaps not. Perhaps we can make it all the way across Iceland and rest when we arrive at the ferry. Something else that Jazzy Cat does is adds a bunch of trailers and jobs. They've got another pack for doing specifically that. Which I believe Pro Mods already adds. Well, it already adds that with the trailers and companies pack, but
Take the second exit.
I don't think it would hurt to add even more job variation to the game, would it? We're going that way.
Exit now.
Just working that throttle. Oh, I did terribly there. This is interesting. I don't know what this is. Looks like a tolling booth. The scenery here is fantastic though. I was hoping to hear sort of tunnel noises if I took to an exterior view. Is the police behind me? Or is there a speed camera in this tunnel that I completely missed? No, I was hoping to hear the sound of the truck in the tunnel. But the exterior view wasn't great, actually. I have been watching someone, or I've been looking at someone playing with the with one of
Go
the
straight on.
realistic sound packs. Which would be interesting to check out, I think. There we go. I've got cruise control set to around 30. Oh, well, we can speed up now. We're coming up on what looks to be another roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
We can overtake you if you... Okay, so I'm the problem clearly on these roads. I don't slow down enough for corners, I don't slow down enough for roundabouts. I don't pay attention to my speed particularly well at all. Hence the frequent fines. So, something I know is we haven't hit Reykjavik yet. There we are! Reykjavik. So, we want to hit up the question mark points in here to hopefully unlock a couple of, preferably garages. Preferably truck dealers is what I mean. Where we'd get, and ideally there'd be truck dealers that we haven't already got.
Keep left.
A little while ago I was talking about getting getting either a Mercedes or a Volvo. A Volvo in the hopes of being able to pick some Volvo construction equipment DLC
Keep right,
jobs up.
and then exit right.
We're going to have to slow down here because we've got a
Exit right.
hard turn to do. Don't need that anymore. left now. I was going to say, as soon as I can, I'd like to get the cruise control set so that I could take a drink. I've got a cup of tea sat next to
Keep
me.
right, and then exit right.
But, ooh. Will you get ahead of me, please? Oh, go on.
Exit right. Get ready, turn right.
Turn me right.
Turn right.
I guess Reykjavik has an IKEA.
Get
think-
ready, turn left.
Yes, turn left. I think because this job is particularly long, I
Turn
think it's
left.
the longest job we've taken so far. I was about to take a drink from a cup of tea there. The one time I would have preferred a little bit longer delay. But as I was saying, I think because this journey is going to be so long, I'm wanting to split this particular video into 2 parts.
Turn right.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't want to hit. It's a recruitment agency. I am happy with what I've hit there. So if I do still have, yeah, no, it looks like I've registered that, so that's fine. That can be. We don't want to turn right there. We just want to keep on.
Get ready to turn right.
So, recruitment agency. Not bad to have for later when we're thinking about hiring drivers, but before I can hire drivers, I need to purchase trucks for them.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
And before I can purchase trucks for them, I want to purchase a truck for myself, which we can probably afford at this
Exit
point.
now.
With a loan, I'd just like to have more options.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit is straight on.
Exit now.
This is definitely
Make
the truck dealer, isn't it? Scania truck dealer. Is that one that we didn't already have? Oh, here's a problem. I might pull in there and turn around. Just want to let this car past first. So,
Finding a new route.
I'm not stopping here to make a delivery. They'll be very confused inside. There we go.
Turn right.
Perfectly done. We'll quickly check whether that is a brand new truck dealer or not. Scania? Yeah, that's right. We only had DAF, Iveco, and MAN so far. We've just picked up Scania, which is fantastic. I wouldn't mind getting a Scania.
Take the second exit.
Why am I indicating?
Exit now.
I don't know if I'm indicating at roundabouts correctly. I don't actually drive in the real world. Something I'm considering learning to do, passing my test.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
But my impression is that as you take a roundabout, you're supposed to indicate when exiting the roundabout, and indicate as approaching the roundabout, just to indicate which direction you'll be leaving it. So if you're going straight out the other side of the roundabout, that is, you know, forward from your perspective. I think it's the British Highway Code that you have to, well, or that you should
Go straight on.
not indicate in that case. Whereas if you're taking an exit out to the right, you'll indicate right. If you're taking an exit out left, you'll indicate to the left, just like you would doing any other junction, or approaching any other junction. The difference, though, is as you're going around the roundabout, you change your indicator. Headlight offense, that's so annoying. They're on now. But you can see it's light enough I don't need them. Can't believe how hefty that fine is as well for, like, it looks like this. And we get a headlight offense for that. They're not using common sense, are they? Big IKEA.
Go straight on.
And the plan now is to just drive across the coast here of Iceland and make it to the ferry. But as I say, it's a longer journey, so I'm thinking of splitting this into two parts. I just don't know where the cut is going to be. Do we get halfway across Iceland and then split the video, or do we wait until we've got to the ferry? Maybe we will need to take a rest at some point, I don't know.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
See, so
Now.
because we're exiting to the right, we indicate right. I think that's in the British Highway Code, I'm not sure. Apparently the rules for roundabouts differ slightly by country. In America, if American Truck Simulator is anything to go by, it's sort of a free-for-all if you find a roundabout there. Because there aren't many, but I think I've encountered one in American Truck Simulator 2 as well. Sorry, not American Truck Simulator, it's just American Truck Simulator.
Keep left.
Now entering the southern region, where we'll see some gorgeous coastline before long. You know, I still haven't managed to take a sip of that cup of tea. But we've got a good straight road here.
Right.
There we go, I don't know how much of that you can pick up. Slow down for this corner. Probably keep it a nice 40 or... Ooh. I don't love doing these winding roads at this speed, but then that is my own fault, isn't it? Can't really blame anyone else for that. There's a gas station if we needed fuel, but we don't right now. I've discovered a new viewpoint. Maybe we should check that out.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Where is this viewpoint? If it's too far out of the way, we won't... It's not at all too far out of the way, is it? It's right there in front of us. I can't zoom in any further either, so... we'll have to see if we can hit that up just as we're passing by. Oh, I was going to say we missed it, but we haven't. Let's do a little loop. Oh, where is this? Where's the turn-off for this?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Can I squeeze around here?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
It slowly does it. I'm sharply returning that trailer. All that so that we can take a peek in here. This tiny little car park. Not ideal to be hauling a massive trailer through here. But we'll see what this apparently is. Selphos. So is that just a viewpoint for the city of Selphos? Is Selphos a city? I don't know, I didn't see anything on the sign there, so... It does look lovely. Oh, hello. That's a bit more like it. That's something interesting, isn't it? A little sort of park space there with a sculpture of some description. Lovely, yeah. I've been enjoying driving the Iceland portion of the ProMod stuff. So it should just be a right out of here now, yeah? Yeah, we're good. I was going to say plenty of space, yeah, I think we just scraped that sign on the right there. I've been enjoying the Iceland portion of ProMods quite a lot. It's
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
apart from Scotland, the only portion of ProMods I've yet seen.
Exit now.
So I do need to push across to Ireland as well, and then into mainland Europe where they've done even more work. Go check out that Paris rebuild as well. Take us some time, but we'll get there eventually. We've started being able to pick up longer jobs in any case, so they're going to take us even further. I don't know if I tweak that setting. There's a setting in the options for the game called preferred job length. I don't know if I tweak that setting, do we get longer jobs as a result? Like, does it affect the job pool at all, so that the jobs are fully longer, or
Go straight on.
is the pool of jobs the same, and we're just given a higher probability to those longer jobs? Probably have to have a play with it and see at some point. But we're not yet at the point where we could take a job right the way across Europe anyway. We need to get the last rank of long distance before we can do something as crazy as that. attention.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm glad he was in front of me, actually.
Exit now.
I was in no way prepared to slow down for that roundabout. I think I've got a good idea of where we'll split this video and call it a two-parter. Along the south coast of Iceland, there will be another viewpoint. I think it'd be good to park up there and split this journey into two parts, just because of the length of it. And I think in the next part we will purchase our first truck as well. Something's going on here. They don't seem to mind my speeding though. I'm still, as well, trying to get more comfortable with this recording and speaking thing in general. I've played a bit more with the software I'm using. I'm now, I think I mentioned in the previous video, switched across from using Streamlabs to using OBS. And I've fiddled with the recording settings, as a result of which we've got higher quality recording. However, I'm not sure how well that translates to YouTube quality, because it will get compressed as it's being uploaded to YouTube. And I can't exactly do 4K or anything on this machine, so we're only getting 1080p anyway, so I don't know whether it's worth the different encoding that I'm using just to get a higher quality video, especially since it will be compressed going to YouTube anyway. I'm also getting a little bit better at using the editing software that I'm using, DaVinci Resolve, which is a beautiful piece of software, and it's semi-intuitive if you've used another editing suite before. If you've never used an editing suite before, it's going to be a nightmare, because they're all really complicated things to use. But DaVinci looks great and feels really nice to use, but I still need to work out what any of the shortcuts are, and work out what I'm even capable of in the free version. They do offer a lot in a free package, but they do also have a premium version that you have to pay for. I don't know what gets added on as part of that. It may just be additional effects that I don't think I'd ever use anyway. If so, that's great. I can just continue using the free version forever and ever and ever. So I'm getting better on the software side of things, which is the part that I wanted to be playing with anyway. Like, that's the reason I've started doing this, is because I was interested in practicing video production again, essentially, and taking it slow. So I thought, a Let's Play series like this is the ideal way to do that, to sort of start learning to record and edit again, and for it to be relatively hassle-free, I should say. Because I don't need to cut anything together, I just need to progressively see what I'm capable of in the editing software. And eventually we may start working with cuts and things like that, and I want to record other games as well. We are in Vicky Redal. Again, probably doing an awful job with the pronunciation. We should at this point take a look to see I know I've just paused it while driving, but we need to be aware of rest points because we are getting towards needing it now. I don't know what's out that way. It looks like nothing. Oh, we've passed something. I think that's where I was thinking of stopping. Unfortunately we can't see. It looks like at this distance we can't see rest stops. So there's one here, and it disappears if I zoom out. We need to look for others on the route that we're taking. There's one here, we probably are going to make it to that one. How far have we come? We've come from up here, haven't we? So we've done this much, made it to here. What was I saying about stopping? Oh, there's another... Oh no, this is the mystery point I was on about, I think. Do we think we'd make it there? We can push for it, and if not, there's a rest stop here. So if we get really tired, we can stop just a little early. But we'll try and make it to the viewpoint, because am I wrong, or was there was a rest point there? And I do think it is a viewpoint, right? This is it. Yes, there's a rest stop right after it, so that's what we're aiming for. Shame to have missed some question mark behind us. It's probably just another viewpoint, but I didn't see it on the. I didn't see a notification saying there was a viewpoint nearby, so. Usually if I'd have gotten that, I would have taken a slight detour to get it. I don't want to be stuck behind you, mate, for... Looks like a straight road, so... As long as nobody's coming in the opposite direction, this should be fine to do. Just slowly overtaking you. There we go, no problem. So we'll crack on towards the viewpoint I keep mentioning. And then rest after that. Because the little bed icon on the sat-nav down there is looking like half full. I think we're going to need a rest stop before we get to the ferry on the opposite side of Iceland. We'll have to look at the job length as well, and how long we've got, because we don't want to be running late, and we've put nothing into just-in-time delivery, so we're not going to be too against the clock on this. But as I add detours and stuff, it does add up and can result in the job running late. So it's a shame that we're coming up on a viewpoint and it's going to be the middle of the night. But what can you do? That's going to happen sometimes. I don't know why you're doing these quick jobs at the beginning of the game. Is that rain? Yeah, that is rain. While you're doing these quick jobs at the beginning of the game, I don't know how the passing of time is really calculated. Like between jobs, I mean. There should probably be a lockout for that, because I know you get a rest. Your little bed icon gets reset for every quick job, so I just don't know if time passes between them. It's another storm. Didn't we have a storm as we were entering Iceland as well? Oh, I can overtake you as well, can't I? Yeah, it looks like we've got nobody coming up in front of us, so Nice easy overtakes on this long straight road. Oh, we're coming up on a wee bend, so I'm gonna slow down. Oh, that's the reason. The reason I'm going faster is because I'm speeding and you're not. I think we can probably get round to you. Doesn't appear to be anybody coming down the road ahead. There's no one ahead, so I'll get them high beams on too. Which I really need to map to my controller. At the moment I'm just pressing K on the keyboard. Oh. Miserable weather. Middle of the night, pitch black, and terrible rain. I've seen lightning in the game as well, but I haven't heard thunder at any point. So I don't know if I just have some volume configuration that needs doing, or if that's not... if the game doesn't actually have the sounds of thunder. Or maybe if I stuck my head out the window I would hear it. There's all kinds of mods as well that do improve the lighting in game. I like to take a look at. How are we for needing a rest? Do we think we can crack on at this point? I think we're not going to need fuel. We will need that rest stop before long. You know what, we probably should have just taken the rest back there. We could have slept the night away, and then we would have been able to see the viewpoint in the day. So that's an oversight on my part. We're gonna hit it at night now. To overtake again, if I can. Well, I'm not going that much faster than you yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's nobody ahead, it looks like. It is a wee bit scary looking at the windscreen and seeing little flashes here and there, but that's just distortions of these bollard things outside the road. It's just our luck as well. I mentioned how beautiful Iceland was when we were coming into the country, and we came in at night. And I've done the same as we're leaving. I've said, "Oh God, the south coast is gorgeous. It's a beautiful drive." And once again, we've got this weather. Same exact weather we had coming in. Oh, come on. There we go. Got a good look at the back of that van. I wonder if that's a real world company. Because we got a really solid look there, and it was a fish. That's what it looks like. Is that the Star of David? I don't know what company that is. I should really be thinking about overtaking you because you're doing 30. And what according to my sat nav is a 50s. I'm just not keen on doing it when going around these bends. Or when there's oncoming traffic like that. Do we reckon? What do we reckon? Around the corner? That's a terrible idea. Well, I don't see anybody coming. Yeah, that was a risky maneuver. Should be illegal, that. Yeah. I mean, it probably was. So here we go. We're coming up on the rest point. No, not the rest point. Sorry, we're coming up on the viewpoint. I keep mentioning because during my testing of all this, I discovered this one. Here we go. Whereabouts is it? Here? Am I going to hit that sign? Oh, just shy of it.
Let's find a new route.
And there's the yawning starting as well, so we do need to find a rest point.
When possible. Reroute.
We'll hit this up and then we'll go find that rest point.
When possible. Make a U-turn.
Making a U-turn is the plan, yeah. Oh, yeah, so the weather is taken into account. That's a shame. Because you can barely see it now, can you? With the fog and the rain. There you go, you got a wee flash of it. That's something good. It's like a glacier. That's what this place is. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Tea's gone cold now. That answers my question. There is thunder in the game, I just haven't been able to hear it. Okay. Let's crack on to that rest point. Should be one here, shouldn't there? Where's my way out? Here it is. Didn't take the ideal path out of there, but we've made it, so that's fine.
Get ready. Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, provided there's nobody coming either way. Looks like no more that way. Good stuff. Oh, it's not far at all to the rest stop. Make it there just in the nick of time. And we should still have plenty of time left on the job here as well. There we go. So we're going to rest here in just one moment, but before we do that, we want to see how long we've got left. 71 hours. And 34 minutes. So that should be no problem at all, should it? We're just going to do this part here, which is only going to take a few hours. Then it's 2 ferries, which together take around a day? I'm not sure. Apparently we've got 31 hours left actually, so 31 hours is fine, we've got plenty of time to sleep. Yeah, that should be fine. As I say, we will leave it here. Hopefully the rain will stop. Yeah, there we go. We can at least get the last part of this journey in the beautiful sunshine. The rain should dry up anyway as well. In the meantime, I've been Tom. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra.